there, welcome to your 20-minute beginner dumbbell workout. My name is Sarah. I am the owner and head trainer at Next Step Fitness, where we are all about fitting fitness into your life in a way that works for you. So if that sounds good to you, please hit the subscribe button. I try to upload new workouts every week. Today we have a 20-minute tricep cycle workout. All you're gonna need is a set of dumbbells. I have a mat here for the first round. We're gonna be on the floor. Second round, we're going to be standing, and then for the cool down exercises, I am going to be utilizing a chair for some of those exercises. So if you want to have a chair handy for that, go ahead and do that. We're going to start with a few warm-up exercises. The first one is going to be just a shuffle, jump rope, side to side. Make sure you have a water bottle handy, and remember, just focus on 1% improvement each time and have fun. We're going to go ahead and get started with our jump rope. So I'm just going to go side to side. Like I've got a little jump rope in my hand. I was never very good at jump rope when I was a kid. I always looked at the people who could like double dutch and stuff. Never was very good at that. That might be something to try. You're never too old to do that, right? All right, next we're gonna do some kickboxing. We're gonna do a little shuffle punch. So get up in your guard stance. We're gonna do the left hand first. So we're gonna go out. Just nice and gentle punches. Again, with that side to side shuffle, we're just getting the blood flowing. We're gonna switch to the other side here. All right, other side. Just nice gentle punches. All right, finishing this up. We're gonna move to high knees and butt kicks. I'll show you that in a second. All right, this one you take at your own pace. So you can step it out if you want to. And we do 4 of these, and then we do 4 butt kicks. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, and back. If you want to speed it up, you can do that too. You can hear my shoelaces banging around. These are like the loudest shoelaces I've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. All right, I'm gonna step it out a little bit because I don't wanna completely wipe myself out before the workout even begins, right? We're gonna finish out with some extension breaths. All right. What I want you to do, big breath in, up you go, and exhale. Again, big breath in, and exhale. Big breath in, now we're gonna do a little side bend. Exhale, the right arm comes down, little side bend to the side. Last one, we'll do the other side. All right, very good. Get a little drink of water, reset yourself, and get ready because we're gonna do the first tricep. Now, a tricep is a group of 3 exercises together. We're gonna do 1 set of each exercise. We're gonna rest in between each one, and then we're going to repeat that tricep again. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of each tricep. First exercise is a thoracic rotation. So I want you on all 4s for this one. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put one hand on your head, rotate down and around, and then back up, try to point that elbow to the ceiling as much as you can. Up there. Let's do one more, we're gonna switch to the other side. All right, other side. Hand on the, kind of like cupping your ear like this. Gonna go down. This helps open the thoracic spine. This is a nice mobility move. All right, see if we can get one more here. Good, rest. All right, next exercise is called a B stance bridge. So this is the first one that we're gonna need our dumbbells for. We're only gonna need 1 dumbbell for this one. We'll put this off to the side here. So what you're gonna do is you're going to have your feet in kind of a staggered position. I want the heel in line with the toe that's down. You're gonna put your dumbbell on that side and you're gonna push off. Slowly lower down. 2, 3. Good, we're gonna do 2 more and then we're gonna switch to the other side. Good. All right, now switch. So now this foot goes down. This other foot goes up, heel and toe aligned. You're gonna feel it in the hamstring and the glute of the leg where the heel is on the ground, or where the toe is on the ground rather. 1 more. Good, rest. Now stay in this position, put your other foot down. We're gonna do some floor pressing. So you need both dumbbells for this one. Take a break and watch, and I'm gonna walk you through it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from up. We're gonna slowly lower down for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push. All right, let's give it a try. Up, down, 2, 3, push up. Down, 2, 3, push up. Down, 2, 3. Slowing down the lowering phase of this makes it significantly harder. So the slower with more control is going to lead to bigger strength gains. Really focus on keeping it nice and steady on the way down. Last one. Good. All right, put those down to your side gently. All right, so that was the first round of that tricep. So we're gonna do all of those exercises again, starting with the thoracic rotation. We'll do 1 round. That'll be the last time we see these exercises. And then we're gonna do another tricep 2 rounds through. So go ahead and get set up for your thoracic rotation. Again, one hand just cupping the ear. You don't want to jam on your head. Make sure you're nice and gentle. And then rotate as much as you can. Point that elbow to the ceiling. Really focusing on opening up the chest. Last one. Good, now we're going to switch to the other side. Down. And really rotate around. Pretend like you're wringing yourself out. Get a nice twist in the spine. Really stretch in the front of the chest. Last one. Good. Adjust my hairdo. All right, next is that B stance glute bridge. So again, you only need 1 dumbbell for this one. 1 heel up, the other heel down in line with that heel, the other toe down in line with that heel. And the foot that is flat on the floor is the one that is pushing up. Focusing on squeezing the glute here. Good. I've got my hands on either side of the dumbbell, holding on to it. Not gripping it super tight, but just holding it stable. Squeeze the glute at the top. Try to keep the lower back flat on the mat when you go down. Good, now switch. Flat foot, heel and toe aligned. Good. This is the last set of these. Really get a nice squeeze of the glute at the top. All right, last one. Good, now we're gonna finish off with those floor presses. Go ahead and get a drink of water if you need it. Take the time to set yourself up. So remember, the challenge of this exercise is really keeping it slow as you go down. We'll talk a little bit more about arm positioning during this round as well. So we'll start from the bottom. Again, I want you kind of more, we'll go ahead and talk about it now. Push up, slowly lower down. 2, 3. Now I want you to pay attention to my elbow positioning here. I'm not out here, okay? I'm in more of a 45-degree angle to my body. So I'm imagining that my upper body is in an arrowhead shape instead of a capital T shape. 3, 2, 1. I always recommend that you push from this position because it's just a little less stress on your shoulder. That's a little bit too much for your shoulder. All right, I'm gonna get one more in. 2, 1. All right, so that's it for that first tricep. Great job with that. So collect yourself, we got another 30-second rest here, and then we're gonna start with the next tricep. I'm gonna go ahead and get my mat out of the way. You can move your mat, you don't need it anymore, because this next tricep is gonna be all standing. So the first thing we're gonna do is a hip mobility move called hip rotations. You can use your chair if you need to for balance, but what we're gonna do, each side we're gonna turn out the hip. So we're gonna go up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Just focusing on really opening up the hip joint. Again, working mobility like this into the workout, is really helpful because all of us, myself included, could use more mobility in their life. So I like to incorporate mobility into the actual workout. More bang for your buck, I think. All right, finishing up here. All right, take a rest. Now the next one is bicep curls. Now you can either use one dumbbell or both depending on the weight that you have. So I'm gonna use 2 for this one, and then the next time we do it, I'll demonstrate with just 1 so you can see the difference. So get yourself ready. We're gonna go up and out and then slowly down. So I'll start from the side so you can see. Nice tall straight posture, chest forward, up, and then control on the way down. Up. Try to keep a slight bend in your knee so you're not locking out your knee. All right, here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to use the momentum of your body to get the weights up. Really try to be still as a statue and only use your arms to get the weight up and to control it down. All right, 2 more. All right, last one. All right, good job. All right, when you put the weights down, make sure you bend at the knees to put the weights down. All right, last exercise for this tricep is called a curtsy lunge. So if this is a newer exercise for you, you can try it without any dumbbells at all. If you're ready for weight, you can add some dumbbells. So I'm gonna move my chair out of the way. If you want, you can watch me do a few. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sweep my left leg around into the lunge, push back up. So instead of going back here with it, my left leg is swinging back around like I'm doing a curtsy. All right, so I want you to switch sides now and do it on your alternate side. I have difficulty doing lunges with my right leg. I have a limitation in my right foot that prevents me from bending my toes very far. So I'm just gonna do my set on this side. So just because we have limitations, some of us do, doesn't mean we need to not exercise. We just make adjustments and then we just adapt and keep going. So when we do the other round, I'll show you, it's very difficult for me to do lunges on that side. So many times when I do lunges in these workouts, you'll see me just repeating it on the left side because we want to keep ourselves safe. All right, we're gonna do some hip rotations now. So if you need a chair, you can use the chair for balance, that's fine. I'm gonna try and do it without. So again, I'm not going super fast with this. I'm really focusing on opening up the hip and just moving within my own range of motion. You don't need to be all the way up here with it either. If that is too much for you, you can be down here with it, that's fine. You can also use the chair if you're feeling a little wobbly. I'm a little out of breath. Whew. So sometimes the chair is good to use. All right, let's take a rest. Now I'm going to show you the bicep curls using just one dumbbell. So I always tell the clients that I train that form is always the thing to focus on. We don't need to be throwing about a bunch of heavy weight if we're not doing it in a safe manner. So if your dumbbells are a little too heavy to do curls on either side, then you just use one. So I'm holding it on each side. I'm tucking in my arms and then really slowly lowering it on the way down. So another way to keep this exercise challenging, maybe if the weight is too light, is to really focus on contracting the bicep and slowly lowering all the way down. Again, keeping the elbows tucked into the body. Remember, we're not using the momentum of our body to get the dumbbell up. I'm going to do one more. But we're keeping it nice and slow and controlled. Very good. All right, so the last we're going to do our curtsy lunge. Remember, I do them on the left, but I want you to do them on both. So I will give you a cue when it is time to switch sides. Do I have time? I think I have time to get a quick drink of water. You guys are doing great. We're in the home stretch of this thing, so let's just finish strong. Curtsy lunge, remember sweeping back, down and up. Good, and back up. All right, last one. Now switch to the other side. That's about as far as I can go on this side. But again, we all have limitations in one way or another that we need to adapt to. Nothing wrong with that at all. Do one more. Good. All right. And that's it. You've done your 2 rounds of your 2 trisets. Upper body, lower body, total body, dumbbell workouts. That's great. We're going to do some cool down stretches now. I've got my chair handy. I am going to be doing some of these stretches seated. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to stretch out some of the lower body legs. So we're going to start with a quad stretch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bend my left leg, try to keep it up to my butt as much as I can. We don't need to be out here with it. Try to keep your knees together. Nice tall upper body. You can have the chair here for balance, or you can grab that leg with the other arm. Feel that nice stretch in the quad. We're going to switch here in a second. Now we're going to see how well I can balance without the chair. So there might be a little hopping around. That's just, whew, I totally jinxed myself. If there's a little hopping around, that's okay. That's just part of the process, right? And having the chair handy just to re-stabilize you is good too. All right, so the next one we're going to do seated. It's called a figure 4 stretch. I'm actually going to show you from the side. So you're going to cross one leg over the thigh of the opposite leg, and then you're going to feel it kind of in the glute. I'll show you from this side first. Glute here, lean forward. Good. All right, we're going to switch sides now. Do it on this side. I'm going to lean forward just to deepen the stretch slightly. The hard work is over. You did it. Congratulate yourself. This was great. These 20-minute workouts just fly by once you're focused on what you're doing. You're just getting it done, and then you can move on with your day. Great job. All right, last one we're going to do here is just an overhead stretch. The tricep. So what you want to do here is really focus on keeping your shoulders down. And feeling it in the arm. All right, we're going to switch to the other side. Last one, just to finish it up. Feels so good to just stretch the body out, get ready for the next thing to do, next thing to come. But remember to focus on when you're doing your workouts. Sometimes it's really difficult to find the time to get these done, which is why I really want to deliver to you guys workouts that are short, effective, and fun. I should think of an acronym for that. But short, effective, and fun, total body workouts. If you've only got a couple days to work out in your week, total body is universally what I recommend is the way to go. So if you have any questions about any of the exercises you saw on today's video, please comment below, or you can message me on Instagram. My handle there is Sarah C. Fullerton. On Facebook, I'm Coach Sarah with Next Step Fitness. I hope you found this workout enjoyable. If you liked it, do not forget to subscribe so you can be here and join me for the next time we do a workout together. Until next time, good luck with your workouts, and just focus on taking the next step, because that is what's going to lead to lasting success. Talk to you soon.